Today we're going to take a closer and more detailed look at the first movement of Mozart's Prague Symphony and particularly the use of chromatism. So, let's start. To begin, let me point out one thing. The Prague is a very operatic symphony in its musical gestures, and it's also very well tied to the concerto form. Elaine R. Sisman, in her Genre, Gesture and Meaning in Mozart's Prague Symphony, states that it has undeniable genre links both to the concerto and to opera. For example, the similarities with the K466 piano concerto in the opening bars are striking. The key of D, the syncopation in the first violins that we find identical at the beginning of the Allegro in the first movement of the symphony, and the triplet figure. And the grand opening of the symphony is bound to catch your attention. The curtain is going up. And the shock coming on the D minor on bar 16 reminds of another musical shock in Mozart's catalog, that of Don Giovanni, which, by the way, also opens in D minor with syncopations to move after the slow introduction to D major. This shocking bar is also where our chromatic journey begins. If you look at the bass line, you'll see that starting at bar 20, we are slowly but surely rising by half step each time from the third of D minor, the F, to the dominant, the A. This will become integral not only to the introduction but to the backbone structure of the movement. The chromatism in the bass line is echoed in the woodwinds and the strings and fully revealed in a chromatic scale of the oboe and bassoon on bars 29 and 31, to which the flute and first violins and then also the oboe answer with a downward chromatic movement in triplets, which tie to the opening bars. Once we proceed into the Allegro, we see that the chromatism keeps its presence in the head of the first theme. But look at what happens when Mozart gives us the first theme for the third time. Key aside, it's not quite the same. The second violins play an E sharp instead of an E natural. Because of this chromatic alteration, we now have an augmented chord on the A in its first inversion. Harmonically speaking, this is quite striking in the context of a perfect galant style. Moreover, it continues the idea of chromatism by having the second violins play E sharp, F sharp, G. After this, we go back to a comforting A major tonal air without any offending notes till the end of the exposition. But the return of the first theme in the coda is quite odd. Each appearance of the principal theme carries a change of some kind. At bar 72, we have a chromatic alteration. On bar 130, the change is in the orchestration and the dynamics. It's a different aspect of the theme, it's much more heroic. Looking closer at the development, we see that the main harmonic areas move in this direction. A, D, B minor, F sharp, E minor, D minor, G, A minor, B minor, and then D, A, D. Mozart effectively uses the chromatism to add more tension and harmonic interest. Look at this passage, for example. The chromatism is even more evident in the bridge to the recapitulation, moving downward from D to E in the first violins. All of this is not just of interest from a scholarly point of view, but also from a conducting side. Going deeper into the mechanisms that govern the composition of this symphony can help you make different interpretative choices, underlining a passage, a particular note, or a specific line. This, in turn, will make your interpretation far more unique. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking on the subscribe button right below this video and ring the bell so that you will be notified every time a new video comes out. Let me know in the comments what you think about this video, if you have any suggestions for future ones, and I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of this series. In the meanwhile, please continue to enjoy music and be well. Ciao!